Have you ever wondered why Coca-Cola tastes the same, no matter where you are in the world? Whether it's New York, London, or Dubai, how a simple brown liquid became more recognized than any religion, any flag, even more than the word love itself. But behind that familiar red label lies a story of addiction, manipulation, and marketing so powerful it rewired how the world thinks. This is the dark truth behind Coca-Cola. It all started in the year 1886 in a small pharmacy in Atlanta, Georgia. A pharmacist named John Stith Pemberton, who was a wounded veteran from the Civil War, was searching for relief from his pain, both physical and emotional. So, he created a strange mixture, a syrup made from coca leaves and cola nuts, two powerful stimulants. He didn't know it then, but he had just created something that would change global culture forever. The drink was first sold as a medicine. Yes, medicine. It was marketed as a brain tonic that could cure headaches, fatigue, even impotence. And yes, it actually contained cocaine in small amounts. When people started getting addicted, Pemberton's drink began to sell like wildfire. But he was no businessman. He sold the rights to his formula for just a few $100s before dying broke. Then came Asa Candler, a man with a vision, or perhaps an obsession. Candler bought the formula, removed the cocaine, or at least most of it, and transformed Coca-Cola from a medicine into a refreshing lifestyle. He created the idea that Coke wasn't just a drink, it was happiness in a bottle. Candler's genius wasn't in the formula, it was in the marketing. He understood something no one else did at that time. If you could link emotion to a product, you could control the mind of the consumer. He gave out free coupons, painted walls red with the Coca-Cola logo, and told shop owners, don't just sell it, believe in it. It worked. Within 10 years, Coca-Cola was everywhere. But the real transformation came during World War II. Coca-Cola promised that every American soldier, no matter where he was, would get a Coke for 5 cents. So the company built bottling plants near battlefields across Europe and Asia. And when those soldiers came back home, they were already emotionally addicted. Coca-Cola had become a symbol of home, comfort, and America itself. After the war, Coca-Cola set its eyes on the rest of the world. They didn't just sell a drink, they sold a dream. They linked Coke with happiness, friendship, youth, and even Christmas. Yes, that famous image of Santa Claus in red and white, it was popularized by Coca-Cola's marketing campaign in the 1930s. Coca-Cola didn't just sell soda, it reprogrammed global culture. Wherever they went, they used the same emotional formula. Red equals excitement and passion. Cold bubbles equals refreshment and relief. Smiles equals belonging and joy. It wasn't about taste anymore. It was about emotion. But behind that emotional branding lies a darker side. Coca-Cola has faced accusations of labor exploitation, environmental damage, and even water depletion in developing countries. In some regions, communities have accused the company of taking groundwater, leaving local farmers dry. In Colombia, trade union leaders linked to Coke bottling plants were reportedly targeted and killed by paramilitary groups, something Coca-Cola denies responsibility for. And then there's the health impact. A single can of Coke contains about 39 grams of sugar. That's nearly 10 teaspoons, enough to spike dopamine levels in your brain the same way some drugs do. And yet, Coca-Cola spends billions every year promoting active lifestyle campaigns, not to stop you from drinking it, but to shift the blame away from sugar addiction. Here's the real genius. Coca-Cola doesn't just sell a drink, it sells identity. When health trends threatened the brand, they didn't panic, they adapted. They introduced Diet Coke, Coke Zero, and Coca-Cola Life, each one designed to make you feel like you're making a healthy choice, while still keeping you inside the Coca-Cola ecosystem. And even when people protest against Coke, they're still talking about Coke. That's the brilliance. The brand wins even through controversy. Every color, every sound, every piece of design has been tested to trigger emotions. The bright red can increases heartbeat and appetite. The sound of a Coke opening, that hiss, that fizz, is engineered to activate your brain's pleasure anticipation centers. It's not just marketing, It's psychological conditioning. Today, Coca-Cola sells more than 1.9 billion drinks every single day. That's nearly 1/4 of the world's population consuming something from the Coca-Cola brand daily. From small villages in India to skyscrapers in New York, the red wave never stopped. They own hundreds of brands, from Sprite to Fanta, Dasani to Powerade, quietly dominating every shelf, every fridge, every country. So next time you see that red can, ask yourself, are you drinking Coca-Cola, or is Coca-Cola drinking you? Because behind that sweet taste lies a century of psychological warfare, fought not with bullets, but with branding, a war that turned addiction into culture, and culture into profit. That is the dark truth behind Coca-Cola.
Infonistic, where intelligence meets imagination.